Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for tuning into our podcast. It's about payroll. We're your hosts, Brian Escobar and Walter William Duncan III. Whether you're new to the payroll industry or a seasoned vet, this is the podcast for you.
All right, welcome back, folks. Thanks for coming to the show today. We sure do appreciate you. This show is a little different today. We decided to take a moment because we've been going hard for a while and just recording, editing, and posting. And we're somewhere, I think, in our third season at this point. And we just wanted to take a recap type of deal, like a summary of where we are right now and share our trials and tribulations with you.
Yeah, it sounds perfectly right.
Let's see. So the record, like we're gonna start off with recording, like what our journey's been for podcast recording, and it was new to us, man. We're brand new to this. Me and Walter William always been told like, oh, you guys have great radio voices and blah blah blah, and years and years of that. And then I think the crossroad between technology, our career, and our ambition just got us on. Okay, we need to do this podcast. We have enough to say about payroll, so we're like, all right, let's do it. And the technology, you gotta put different resources together. There is no one-stop shop for doing your podcast. You got to put a few different tools together. We use Anchor to post, like, right, to post it. We use Anchor to record, but I use Descript to edit. And it's an amazing tool. If you guys are out there interested in getting involved in podcasts, it's just time, right? It's effort, time. Gosh, man, we recorded like how many hours before we actually were like, all right, here's something. I feel it was like 3 to 5 hours that we recorded without even getting to a point where it was usable. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
it was so tough, man. Like in the beginning, because we didn't know what we were doing. We were just we were listening to other podcasts.
Yep.
And it was just like, it was something that we had to educate ourselves on. And something that you said to push us along the way was that we got to keep going and we're just going to keep getting better. We're going to make mistakes along the way. You just keep at it and we see it in the episodes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hopefully you guys see it too. And we're still trying to get better. There's still like resources and leveraging things that we are not taking advantage of. And we were just kicking ourselves in the butt a few minutes ago before we were on this saying, hey, we got to hold ourselves accountable. We got to get ourselves together. There's a phrase that our boss says a lot that I've adopted recently, and it's gentle pressure relentlessly applied.
Yes.
And I think I so resonate to it right now with work and life, and it's just so applicable for me. So, and it's like for this, like it's a grind, it's a hustle. What's that post that we read? The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately.
Yep.
So none of this stuff is easy, man. Like one of the things that I live by is if it was easy, everybody would do it. You know what I mean? And there are the folks, I'm big on these quotes and phrases. So there's another one that's got me through, like that explains the successful and non-successful is there's 3 groups of people. Those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who wonder what happened.
Finding a great career has always been a challenge. But today, with the massive changes underway in just about every sector of the economy, in just about every country in the world, finding a great new career is even more challenging. And if you're a student, recent graduate, or someone else early in their career, it's even harder for you because you just don't have the experience that those who might be 10, 20, 30 years older than you have. The answer? The podcast. From dorms to desks. A podcast by College Recruiter job search site, where every week we take a deep dive into a topic specifically of interest to candidates who are early in their careers and looking for a great part-time, seasonal, internship, or other entry-level job.
Right. Yep. So I always wanted to be in the make things happen category. I think we're both like obsessed about where we are in our life right now and our stages. Absolutely. And what we realized recently is that we are really, for all intent and purpose, successful people already without anything else, without where this podcast is going to take us and where our app is going to take us. Like without all that, we are already successful people, but we just want more. And I think I read out there, like right now is like the easiest time to become a millionaire. So I'm like, yeah, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on down.
Come on, Cletus. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. Yeah, folks, we just wanted to share that. That's our ambition. That's our journey. We love to teach. We love to help people. And we figured like what better way than to do this podcast and along the way shamelessly plug our app. We are app creators, right? We have created this app called PayQuest. And here's the payroll part of the episode, because PayQuest is an app that solves for your exception payments. Now, what are exception payments, Brian? Exception payments are basically, because I had to define this really well for myself, exception payments are basically an exception from your base wages, your base salary or your hourly rate. Because in payroll, your base salary is saved in a system and you get paid the same thing every payroll unless there's an exception. So exceptions could be PTO, exceptions could be just any other code other than regular or salary. For hourly salary or hourly regular salary employees, like it's any other code other than that base, right? So a lot of companies have challenges because there's no solution for batch processing that we know of, exception payments. You can do them one-off. Based on our research, you can do one-offs and things like that, but you really need a batch process. So we made it really easy on our app called PayQuest, right? The manager logs in, they see their people. It's a very easy process, and it magically creates the template that your payroll person needs, whatever template they need, whatever system they have, and it creates a workflow, approvals, accountability, reportability, all these things that your leaders and your C-suite want to hold the process accountable. So we developed the app. It's there. It's at MVP. It's ready to go. Go sign up. Go get it. If you need it, go get it. Go test it out. Go watch the demo. Go slide us a DM on LinkedIn. You know, whatever you got to do, it's there. Now we're just at a point where we're like, oh my gosh, we're bootstrapping this. We're not millionaires. We don't come from money. So it's not like we're sitting on a bag that we're just investing and keep investing. We got to hustle and grind to put this money into building our business. But now we're like, all right, what next? We built the product. We're on a podcast. We're doing it. Now, what next? So that's where we are. If you're listening and you can help, reach out.
We're open to hear your voices on this and to say if you want to test it out and give it a walkthrough. We have a demo. We can test it out with you. Everything PayQuest app was because we want to help the payroll professionals.
Word.
We want to help you guys because we were just like, man, it would be nice if we could do this inside of our current payroll platform. How can we tie this in? Because right now we have it to the point where we have an MVP. We can spit out an import file. We can import into the system. We can do all the things that need to be done with this app. And it's just how do we get it more out there? How do we take the next step with the marketing? How do we take the next step with the sales and the different pieces that we want to build up? And I know one of the things that you wanted to talk about was the education piece of that.
Oh, heck yeah, man. And that's what's part of it. And what inspired it is our guests on our shows, right? Let me back up a piece before I get to the education part. Like, our shows have been awesome the past few weeks, months. I don't know. We had great VIP guests. We had Christina Hageny and Gerard Hall. Go check them out on LinkedIn. They're out there, Valor Payroll and That Payroll Guy. Christina is the owner, founder of Valor Payroll, and Gerard is That Payroll Guy on LinkedIn. He's on all platforms. He really put that bug in our ear about the consumer education piece of it. And it means like people who get a paycheck. And that's a lot of the country. Yeah. We as payroll professionals, we've never really thought about it as, wait, there's no resource that folks can go to? You know what I mean? It's different being a payroll professional because you are the resource and you are finding the information for your payroll, your customers, really, your coworkers, as we always speak about. And so you never take a step back and wait a minute, what do you mean they don't have a resource to go to? So if you are someone out there like that gets a paycheck and is confused, go look up Gerard Hall, That Payroll Guy. He uses his IG and is to educate the consumer, the person who's getting a paycheck. Yeah, it was inspiring. I'm here for it. I want to be a part of partnering with Gerard and seeing how we can be part of that space, because at the end of the day, payroll is so underserved. And that was part of the motivation for it because we started doing our research on podcasting and different mediums. And in the beginning, I was mad that there was not enough payroll content. And then by the end of my research, I was like, holy crap, there's no payroll content.
Yep.
We get to fill it, right? We get to pioneer this space.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. I know that there's some like more formal podcasts out there. But there's not a nationwide.
What you trying to say? We're not formal?
No, I'm thinking it's more like the training side of it, not speaking to the day-to-day struggles of the payroll processor. I think that's where we're different.
Yes, you know? I agree. I agree.
Yeah. One of the things that I enjoyed was with our first guest, Christina, because she gave us examples of how she took the step from being that payroll professional to be an owner of a payroll service. And providing that, and gave us different keys, and like really just was instrumental in just providing us her journey and sharing with us her story of how she came to this point where she is right now. And she's doing great things. If you're a small business out there and you need some help with payroll and you're in the Oklahoma area or nationwide or whatever, go get Christina and her team up.
Yep. Yeah, she does something very unique where a full service payroll provider, and that's very rare in our industry. But providers, they just want to give you the software and they're like, have at it. So she takes it a step further, and that's what's up. Another struggle that we had is our training episodes, right? Our payroll 101, and I think only as far as part 2 right now for 101.
Yeah.
And that's because it's been a struggle, y'all. Like, and not a struggle because we don't know the information, a struggle to deliver it.
Hey, this is William Tincup, and you should know about the You Should Know podcast. It's a topical, fun podcast with Ryan, myself, and a guest, or guests plural sometimes, and we tackle the most timely topics of the day. Give it a look, give it a listen, and subscribe. Thanks.
Yeah. How do we deliver this information? Because we didn't want to go off on tangents. We didn't want to go off on too much conversation.
It was me
right?
who was going off on a tangent.
Stop. Come on. No, I did it too. And so if we're being honest, for that reason, we split up when we record. We always record together, but these payroll training ones, we decided to split it up. Like, here, you take those pieces and you record yourself, and I take these pieces, and that has helped us be a little bit more efficient. Yeah. And I just don't know if we're being effective yet. Give us feedback, because we want to get that piece better, because the education part of it is important to us. That's part of our roadmap, is providing education to payroll professionals and helping them fill those gaps, because there's no place out there where you can learn everything you need to know about payroll. Shout out to APA, because they do their job with certification. And they get you tight on the compliance part of it, but there's more to it than just knowing all of the little laws. Right? Yeah. You also have to deal with people still. And you also have to deal with a lot of people, because payroll serves your entire population of coworkers. Those are your customers. And you got to deal with managers and the leadership. And you got to deal with your peers and your team and all these different aspects. And there's just a bunch of classes already that we want to develop, or pieces that we want to develop for payroll professionals, because it's more to it. If you sit in accounting, they expect a little bit of accounting skill. Right? Yeah, if you sit in HR, they expect you to have some HR skills, but they don't tell you that when they're hiring you. They hire you for payroll, but you sit in either finance or HR. Some places have it broken out into payment services, but whatever it is, they expect you to know all this stuff, but they don't give you the training for it. So you struggle to look for resources to be like, how do I get better as a payroll professional? Because it is absolutely a career path. And again, circling back to the training episodes, that's why we're starting to build these training episodes, because it's like we want to be a resource for y'all to, okay, hey, I can't find where I can get this. Oh, I'm going to go listen to It's About Payroll and see if they can cover it, if they have it covered. And boom, we want to be there. You scroll through and search, and we are going to find an episode to address what you need to learn if it has to do with payroll. Yeah, like if you hear the shows and it's awkward and anything, man, just let us know, man, because we out here developing. We're out here trying to get better, and we're doing it for the love of payroll, and we're doing it for y'all. Give us the feedback. Let us know what you want to learn about. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think we touched on everything. Any thoughts on how you feel about being in this moment right now, where we're at?
I'm excited. The more that we talk about it and again, we just got to hold ourselves accountable. We got to grind out. Like, we work hard as it is. So imagine how much. So to say that we got to do more is just sometimes it's overwhelming. It's, wait a minute. But we asking for this, right? We want it. We're asking for it. We got to be here for it. I'm ultimately excited. The more organized we get and the more we push, like, it just keeps the momentum going, right? Gentle pressure, relentlessly applied. And we got to start marketing our app. We got to get the app out there to folks, and we got to build that whole education piece for it. Like, what do we want to teach people? Podcasting is not going to stop. We're here. We're like P. Diddy with this. We're not stopping. We're not going to stop. And it's a beautiful thing, man. And I hope you guys are here for it. We're excited at our analytics. It's so funny. We're probably more excited about the tens of 20s of people that we have than we will be at the 1 million people mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, whoever y'all are that are listening, man, if y'all appreciate it, please reach out. We are developing like a page where we can go and meet as a community and talk and have a conversation. So more to come with that. But
hi, I'm Carmen Hudson. I'm the host of the Recruiting Book Club, and we're starting our second season. I'm so excited to bring to you another set of guests of recruiters who have written books. We are excited to have some very special guests this season. We've got Shally, we've got Craig Fisher, James Ellis, and quite a few other people that we're going to bring on board to tell us about what they wrote, why they wrote it, and maybe we'll veer off into a conversation about recruiting on all types of topics and subjects that happen in our industry. So I hope you can join us. I'm excited.
hit us up on LinkedIn. It's Brian Escobar on LinkedIn. It's Walter William Duncan III on LinkedIn. We both got our bald head, big head picture on there. So you'll recognize us. We're open to the feedback. We know some people could be critical, but look, we've gotten really great feedback from really amazing people in the field already. So we're confident it's keeping us going. Hey, we know some people may not like it. They may want to hear something else. They may want to get a different vibe. I don't know. But whatever it is, this is who we are. This is what we're bringing, and we hope you're here for it.
Yep, definitely. Couldn't agree more. Perfectly spoken, sir. I'm honored to be in this space that I'm in. I know the journey and the hard times, the stressful times, and stuff that I've been through personally and professionally, and to be in this moment in life and to have my good friend, my business partner in this, man, I'm extremely grateful and excited for what is to come, man. Like I think we're going to help so many other payroll professionals, but I think we're going to empower some of them too.
Thank you for joining us today on our podcast. It's About Payroll. We're your hosts, Brian Escobar and William Duncan. And until the next time, folks, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep going.